The fact. That's a fact. But yeah, like I listen, man. I listen to. So I had to do my research, right? And before I start, I want to say this is Edric with Dolce the Dope and Diverse Culture, and I'm here with Benny Blanca. What's going on?
Good.
Yes, Miss Blanca, Miss Benny Blanca. You know what I'm saying? I checked out your music, right? And how I went into depth with your music because what happened was is that I was going on, we know, a mutual friend, DJ Direct, and I heard your music, and I'm like, yo, damn, she's spitting. Yeah, I'm like, nah, she's spitting. I said, hold on, I had to grab. I think I grabbed my son. He like 6. I'm like, yo, bro, come listen to this. Like, it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You definitely holding it down from you're versatile. Your flow is on point. The words are put together. You know what I'm saying? It's the way you choose to kill the flows on different parts of the song and things like that. It's very, you can tell you're consistent and that you practice and you do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
I just try to be versatile with any type of beat I do. I don't try to stick myself to one kind of sound. It's just I feel like as an artist, you gotta express yourself in any kind of way. So again, like I express myself doing like talking shit, and then I also express myself where I be in my bag and my feelings.
Yeah, that's a fact.
It's a mix of shit, you know.
Yeah, that's life though. That's life. You know, music is an expression. You're expressing yourself, and you're expressing yourself in different situations and things like that. And if you don't know how to, it's a big problem. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely thank you for that because listening to music and being able to listen to the music, understand it, and understand what you're going through is a big part of it.
Yeah, that's why I try to touch on also because I just feel like right now with females, like we rap a lot about talking shit because I feel like we try to prove our dominance, especially with the dominated like male industry. So I feel like it's okay to show that soft side, and I try to like also do that. But I still gotta talk my shit because ain't nobody.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact, yo. That's a fact.
To be honest with you, I know I like nothing on no bragging shit. I just feel like I'm better than a lot of bitches and niggas in general. Like just niggas. Like, rapping wise, flow wise, everything. Like,
nah, you hold it down. You be holding it down. Listen, I done listen to a lot of artists. I mean, a lot of artists, and you be putting it down. I ain't gonna lie. That's
humble shit over here.
yeah. Now you can't listen. You have to be in your bag because there's so many artists doing it that you have to. If you are good at it, you got to be in your bag. You have to. Exactly. You have to separate yourself or you're just going to fall into that cloud. You don't want to fall into that cloud. So, you're not only you just doing it musically, you're, for what I see, you're a fashionista. You got, you know what I'm saying? Your own, of course, your own swag, the way you talk and things like that. It's just, it's your, you know what I'm saying? You're bringing something different. And again, the female rapping part of the game is crazy to me now. Like I did music and I was like, yo, why didn't I ever do a song with the female? Like what was I thinking? You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all are killing it right now.
Yeah, I love it, to be honest. I love that like all the women are getting together because it's just like we have a thing where guys always feel like, oh, women are so catty with each other, they're always in competition, and now it's just like we working together, we're actually doing more things together, and it's just like showing a different side where females can be on their boss shit and not care about any drama and be about their bag, and that's what I like about right now in the female industry. Like it's showing that we up par to y'all. Like we not don't try to take us down here. We on the same type of level.
Yep. I be at the light tuck. Listening to female rap. They look over at me and I look back like what? Like what we doing? Saying all the words. I don't care, man. Listen, good music is good music at the end of the day. Yeah, that's a fact. So, all right, let's talk about you got Benny's World. Benny's World was released in 2018, but you released 201 in 2017, which was on the Benny's World in 2018. So talk about that project and how much that project meant to you.
that project meant a lot to me because it was my first project, and it was me representing where I came from, who I was, and showing the side of me that nobody saw before. So it was just the creation of Benny. So I mean, Benny was been created, but it was like the world outside who didn't know about saw what that was. So it was like very important to me because again, this is my first 201 was talking about like just where I'm from, Jersey City. So that's the area code of the area, and just me talking about where I grew up with, niggas I hang out with, and how we move. So that's what that represented it. And then Benny's World was just an intake of my world because again, like now no cocky shit. This is my world, and everybody else just living in it.
Nah, that's I hear you.
Know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I hear you.
That's how I took it as. That's why it has the world as it. And then Drewski from High 7 had did his little how you say it? He put parts in my tracks. So
yeah. He hosted it.
Yeah, as well. Yeah, he hosted my shit. So that was lit too. Because again, it's hard for somebody like coming, especially from Jersey City. There's not too many cats that I know from Jersey City.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just to like be able to like work with people like that and just be able to embrace like where I'm from and just you know, showing like giving my city light. It meant a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I'm still gonna rep my city. I always rep my city. Any kind of songs I just try to put my city on a map.
Yeah.
A lot of talented motherfuckers in Jersey in general, and we don't get a lot of light shed on us.
Yeah, and you know, from what I see too, Jersey it's like an aura that we don't really support each other as heavy as we should. I mean, I feel like it's getting extremely better. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the younger generation is rocking with each other a little bit more. It's and I think that is because a lot of artists are more single instead of grouped. You know what I'm saying? Remember, I used to be a rapping, but you had like 8 people in the clique rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Groups be harder. Like groups be a little bit harder when you do groups. And I think it's because people in groups start listening to people from the outside, and then they start fucking up with their inside group, and then it becomes a single person.
Yeah.
Work is like look. They're not from Jersey, but look at the Migos. They work. You know
yeah.
Like I don't know how many other artists, because again I don't be in tune to outside artists like that. But with groups, I just feel like sometimes it just doesn't work because again they let outside people look in. But fuck it.
Nah, that's a fact. I mean, I just think once we support each other, we got so many like just you know, when you go other places like Cali, they got the beach, everything popping. You go to Atlanta, everything popping there.
Every other state though, like okay, Atlanta, you said Atlanta.
Yeah.
Support. But I think that every other state, people gonna fuck with you once you have a wave. Like that's just how everybody is. I just feel like niggas not gonna support you unless they feel like other people are supporting you. And I don't know if it's because people are afraid to show and getting clowned on or whatever the fuck it is. But I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like Jersey has been more supportive towards me once they saw other people. Like at first when I came, a lot of people ain't really fuck with my shit. I don't know if it was because of hating shit or what, but it was probably mostly because they just didn't know where I was gonna be. And now he's just moving and shit's happening. Oh, it's this and that. But I don't take it as a bad way. I just think that you just have to create your own wave and show people that you're being consistent and serious about your craft.
Yeah.
And everybody else, because you know you hear people make shit all the time, and people like, oh, this nigga making music now.
Yeah, yup. It's like, damn, another motherfucker.
Like another one.
Yeah.
I feel like people gotta see you doing your shit, and when you on your shit, then they're like, I bet like, this person's really serious about what they doing, you know?
Exactly, and that's what I said. That's what I said before. I made a song, I put it out. I'll never tell anybody where it's at or where it's gonna be. None of that, because they're gonna look at me like that. They're gonna be like, here we go. Why would he do that? You know what I'm saying? So listen, that's a fact. That's a fact, you know. And it does take people to take time for people to understand that you're serious and that and let me tell you right now, we can tell you serious. You know what I'm saying? When you hop on those tracks and you let them bars fly, we know you serious. So
that's That's a fact. I always try to be serious. And right now I'm working on a second project that I'm actually trying to put out.
Nice.
About a Benny's World too, where it's giving a little bit of insight of both worlds, like a little bit of, it's gonna be talking shit too, but it's gonna be a little bit of a side where it's gonna be showing like us. I don't want to say too much because
no, I understand.
It's just a side that niggas not gonna know about that came from here. You know what I'm saying? Just I want to be able to I want to be able to show people a lot of shit about what's going on. I don't want to just rap about just like gang shit, street shit, or anything like that. I want to be able to be showing people relatable shit, like there's shit like that we go through as just like people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different shit. So I'm gonna be putting out that shit soon. I don't know when yet, because I thought I was gonna do, I thought I was gonna do September, October, but I just have so much that I want to do that this is making me a little nervous. So.
Yeah. Now I feel you.
I don't want to do too. I don't know. Like it has to be perfect. I'm such a perfectionist, and I want to make sure it's right. I'm not gonna put anything out that I don't feel right. But I'm gonna see how I move with this one though. But I do got a couple videos out too that I've been working on.
Yep. You got right now. You got get a bag. All right. Let me put it. Let me go back. Go Brazy. Yeah. That was January 18th, I believe that came out.
We got 201. That's on World Star. 201 is on World Star.
201 is yeah, I'm getting there. But this year though, Go Brazy, you got Get a Bag, and you got 90s Baby. 90 Baby is my shit. That's the one that put me. I'm like, cause I'm fresh and I know I'm a 90s baby, so I'm like, yeah, this my shit. It is what it is. I say so. Fuck off.
For anybody who's from the 90s, who's born in the 90s.
Yep. Yep. That's a fact. That's my shit. Yeah, word is mine. I get hype off of that. I'm like, you crazy as hell. So, and then you got, exactly like you said, you got the 201 premiered on World Star Hip Hop, right? I'm just gonna go over some of your accolades that I seen. If you tell me some more, you know what I'm saying, as I'm going through. But I know you got the shout out from Jack Thriller. I seen you at Revolt Summit. How was Revolt Summit?
It was tough. Like when I went out there, thank you. When I went out there, like mad artists was showing me love out there. I was networking a lot when I was there. We saw like Diddy do a conference out there. We saw Massiv P.
Okay.
Vince Staples. Saw a couple people that was out there, and when I went out there, I went to work. Y'all, I was thinking I was going out there partying for a little bit. I ain't get to do no partying. I was shit.
Yeah. Nah, networking and doing that. Yeah.
It was a good look. I recommend any artist that's upcoming to go to like these type of conferences and type of like networking events, because it gives you an insight of what goes on in the music world. And a lot of people a lot of artists, I feel like they don't have right direction, or they don't have an insight of shit. And these conferences really help you, like show you, give you motivation to be where that person is at. And this is what you could be doing one day. So it was good. I met a lot of people that I networked with and I've done music with, and it was I recommend that shit for anybody to go out there. If you go do any type of conference, do any type of thing that can get you pushed out. Yeah,
nah, that's definitely dope. And then you go in and you got plays on 105.1. Now, how did that feel when you listening to yourself on the radio?
On the radio?
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold you. It didn't hit me as crazy at first, and it's supposed to hit you crazy because you like not everybody gets radio plays. Like,
yeah.
At first, I was like, nah, that's not real, and then I was like, shit, DJ Self is playing my shit on the radio. Like,
yeah.
Hear me out like this shit crazy. So it was a surreal feeling. Like that shit, it's fire. It's fire.
Yeah.
Like, somebody recognizes you for your work. So
absolutely.
Self as well for doing that.
yeah, man. Listen.
Let's hold on. Wait.
I'm stopping.
My manager some credit, Soprano. He put that all together as well.
Word. Yeah, definitely, man. Yeah, shout out Just, because you know what? He looked there, you know what I'm saying? We all linked up for this as well. So shout out Just for this. Definitely. And then now with all of the music that you put in that you came out with now, what before you put out these albums and these EPs or these singles and things of that, how were you recording music and what were you doing? Like, were you like a kid rapping? What did it just happen one day or?
So I started music when I was actually 15. Like I used to like be doing like little poems and like little freestyles and like PE in high school. And this one dude, he did music, and I used to call my boy best friend. He was like, this shit sound tough, like come to one of my studio sessions. And I ain't believe my first, you feel me? Like, nigga ain't got no studio session. Like, you 15, like, what the fuck?
Yeah, word.
Nah, but then he took me to New York and we recorded a track together. And then ever since then, like, he took me to Quad Studios my first time, and I was like, wow, this shit's crazy. Like,
yeah.
You know me? And then we used to just do shit together. It was kind of like we was like a little duo, but I never promoted it because I didn't know like I didn't know what music, how you can promote music. I didn't know how shit is today. I feel like back then I ain't had no guidance to show me how to do that and put my shit out there.
Yeah.
So I didn't take it I took it serious, but not as serious as I take it now. Like, so I guess when I was like around 18, 19, I connected with another artist from Jersey, Hero, and then he recorded me. He was like, "This shit tough. You write all your own shit." I write all my own shit. So,
word.
And it started from there, and then that's how I met my manager, because my manager knew about Hero. They used to work together and whatnot. So then, from then and there,
boom.
My craft, I just took my craft serious and just kept writing and being consistent with.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fire. No, it's a passion. You know what I'm saying? You got a passion for it, and you can tell. That's why I asked that question of how long you've been doing this and when you started, because when you love something and you're consistent with it, you take it serious.
Even if you have a pause.
Yeah. Like. And I could just, that's why I say all the time, you can hear when somebody is a rapper or a lyricist, the word placement. So I can tell by listening to you, the way you put your words together, that if you don't like where a word goes, or if it doesn't fit properly, it doesn't fit with the flow, you getting rid of that word and you're replacing that word. Or if that bar doesn't fit into the next bar, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell with you and the way you flow, it's so smooth. It just goes, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear rappers and I'm like, bro, this is fucking terrible. I'm like, yo, what is going on? I'm like, nobody stopped you. Nobody say, yo, bro, might want to change that a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate that. And that's real music. That's what, you make real music, and it's good to the ear. You know what I'm saying? It's good to the listener's ear, and that's definitely dope. So definitely appreciate that. Now, how did you get the name Benny Blanca?
Oh man, so Benny, I had Benny from high school. They would call me Benny. I came up with Blanca because my idol was Griselda Blanca. So
okay,
I just felt like she was a boss ass bitch. She was a street bitch. I feel like I could relate to her like in many ways, because her childhood and how she grew up was just relatable. So I took that and I put A instead of a O. And every time people get confused, they be like, "Oh, Benny Blanco from the Bronx." Nah, Benny. I always gotta correct me, because Benny Blanco from Jersey.
Nah, facts. Yup, 201. Yeah. 20. Yeah. Listen, Jersey City. When you're from Jersey City, y'all rep, like, you are from Jersey City. Y'all rep that shit to you motherfucking die. And that's listen, my girl, her aunt's from Jersey City, right? And if I told her that I'm on the interview with somebody from Jersey City, she'd probably drive here just to say hi. Dead ass. Yo, I'm telling you, she like Jersey City. Yup. Yup. You know how and then boom, she go back home just to say what up, because y'all don't play, or this Banya don't play.
we've been on. Listen, we've been on the map for like. I don't even want to say no bad shit though.
Facts.
Listen, no. Like every city, we have the good and the bad parts. I wasn't raised. I was raised in the bad part, so that's all I know.
Yeah.
I'm be honest with you, like any other hood, like you feel me? We get together. We all know we all vibe, but sometimes you have your beefs. But at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like as you get older, like I'm gonna be honest, it be the little niggas sometimes. But
yeah.
As you get older, you want to just be able to shed like it's a bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? It's a bigger picture. Is more than just what it is. Like I want to be the motherfucker who not just repping my block, but only my block.
Yeah. Facts. Nah, that's real shit.
That's what I try to at least motivate other people to do, that to like at least with my music. I just try to give confidence, just not only for dudes but for females, like especially the females. Like I want them to be on their shit. Like I want them to be about their bag, be about their shit, and just do what they gotta do. And even the niggas too, be about your bag, be about your shit. Don't depend on nobody. Do what you gotta do. I want my city full of bosses, and we have our bosses. Don't ever think that we don't have our bosses, but we have bosses. Like we need motivation, guiding these kids the right way, and just showing them like what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Man, listen, I couldn't agree more. I can't say it better. You definitely hit the nail on the head though, because that's what we need at the end of the day. Just like you said, we want to be bosses of the block. You want to own the block as well. Yeah, and now with that being said, right? Because you're such a talented artist, right? And I could see this in the future. I mean, this is just how I feel. What artists would you work with right now if you could? If somebody say, yo, boom, I give you a chance to work with any artist in the industry right now, who you want to work with?
Any artist. Damn, I'm gonna be honest, I don't even know. All right, but one artist that I could have a feature with, like before anything, I'm gonna be honest, I want to feature with Jay-Z.
Word. Yo, listen.
Like that shit would be different.
Yeah. Now that's a fact. Make Jay come out his bag. You know what I'm saying?
He talking shit on some other level shit.
Word. Nah, that's a fact. Jay be on some, yo, listen. And then, he got his different personalities and shit like that. I be on my whole shit. I be on my Jigga shit. So you got to make him come out his bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a fact. Now, let me ask you this question, because this is something that's going, we're going to dive into, some trendy things that's going on, right? So what do you feel about Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion's song, WAP, WAP, yeah.
I love that shit.
Yes.
Yeah. Because it's like niggas get to talk shit about bitches sucking dick and fucking bitches, and now it's like a song about what niggas do. Like we don't sexualize ourselves if we don't get to sexualize ourselves as females without being called a hoe. And I like that they sexualize themselves and they do that. They don't give a fuck what people saying. Look at that shit number one right now.
Yeah.
So I like what they doing.
It's funny, right? Listen, it's funny because, like, just like you said, dudes we go our whole life, especially if I'm listening to Lil Wayne and shit like that. Right. I'm listening to Lil Wayne. I'm listening to No Ceilings because he brought it back out, right? So I've been listening to that heavy, and he says, something good morning, dick in your mouth while you yawn, and I'm gone. And yo, listen, I'm in the car, I'm rocking to that shit. Or this mom, as soon as I hear the song, my daughter come in the room and she like wet and gushy. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? She's like, what? I'm like, yo, listen, it's for men. It's a it's like an eye opener. It's like, damn, we've been doing this the whole time. Like, you know what I'm saying? And now it's happening. It's like, yo, we got, get y'all's off. Get y'all's off. Do what you do. All I can do is support that shit. I can't hate on it. And that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact, man. I mean, listen, yo, it's a good song, like you said. That shit hitting the charts, and that shit on the chart for weeks now, and it's gonna stay on there. I said it before it came out, it premiered, and I said, I rolled over in the morning, up early, checking out everything. I watched the video. I rolled over. I said to my girl, I said, yo, they're going to be singing this in 2 weeks. TikTok. It was on it had TikTok had everything going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? Like, everybody singing it. You know what I'm saying? My son like, Dad, can I do the WAP? I'm like, you wildin'. He's
supporting the female thing right now. You
gotta do him. Nah, yeah, he could do him, but just stay on your feet. Stay on your feet. Nah, it's definitely, you know, the period that we're in. To me, you know, being raised by a single mother and coming up is definitely like, I'm so glad that women can express themselves and talk that shit, especially in the music industry. You know what I'm saying? We had a Little Kim, we had, you know, Queen Latifah, Yo from the West Coast at the time. We had, you know what I'm saying? We had so many different female artists. The Brat, I love the fucking Brat. You couldn't tell me, you couldn't tell me.
Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Yep, Lauryn Hill, TLC. I mean, all of these ladies that definitely brought, you know, built that foundation, and to finally see it, you know.
Hold up, Foxy fucking Brown.
Oh yeah, Foxy, absolutely, Foxy Brown. Yo, listen, if I'm missing somebody, I'm sorry. But it's it's been so many ladies that built this foundation, and it's great that you understand that, because you bring that with your versatility, and just like you said on Benny's World too, you want to be relatable. So it's great to see that you understand that and understand the foundation that was there. Oh, the real Roxanne, the fuck, I can't forget the real Roxanne. I'm losing my mind. So it's definitely dope.
On like me, especially when I was younger. Like all of these ladies had an influence on me, because I felt like I was just like, damn, like he's spitting, like what the fuck, you be like, around, like
yeah,
and you felt every word that they said. So,
yeah.
I try to look back sometimes, even when I write. Sometimes I look back at they shit, not even on no copy and shit, just like, damn, like wow, like this is how they spit. Like I just all their shit and be like. Because our shit's like with our generation it's changed, but it's just like you still got to go back to the foundation of where you heard it from.
Yeah.
Your shit and be like, okay,
that's a fact.
You know,
you have to study. I call it studying. You know what I'm saying? You have to study. There's nothing wrong with being able to study, you know, the concepts, the way they lay their words, their verses, you know what I'm saying? The different things of that, because, you know, at the end of the day, especially
unknown mentor, it's like an invisible.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You have. I want
to be one of the greats. You got to study the greats. That's what I was heard.
Yep, you got to study. I used to have friends that used to be like, "Yo, how do you know how to?" I had a terrible flow. Oh God, my flow was terrible. It was just
it's really not like how you rap.
Oh my God. It was so bad. Like I was like, what? But I knew how to make a song. See, everybody else was just rapping. Yeah. I knew how to put a hook. I knew how to write a bridge. I knew how to write my verses. But I knew that because I studied the greats. You know what I'm saying? I studied the greats because you know, Jay-Z, Nas, who else? Rakim, all of these people that I was studying taught me that. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do at the end of the day, or you just gonna be rapping and you're just gonna sound stupid. Look, you got Nicki Minaj, who to me, who bridged the gap like Drake. Drake and Nicki Minaj were two people who came into the game where female artists, it was what? Before It was Remy Ma and then Nicki Minaj. Am I correct? Right?
Yes.
It was, yeah. You got her. You got Nicki Minaj doing the song. You know what I'm saying with him, but she was the queen. She bridged the gap. There was a gap that was sitting there that no female artist could take, especially after Remy Ma was my favorite female artist. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Amount of time that Nicki done built her status up.
Yeah, but there was nobody else to come out
At all. Yeah, that's a fact. She was only the main person that people was listening to.
Yeah.
7-8 years, nobody had took that spot until, I'm gonna be honest, till Cardi came out and Megan came out, and you got artists, you know.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, let me ask you a question about what you do for like your music videos. Now, your music videos, do you come up with a vision yourself when you're writing the song, or do you come up with the vision after you're done writing the song?
After I'm done writing the song, because when I'm writing, I'm just in whatever bag or whatever vibe I'm in, and I'm focused just on that, just like telling my story or my.
Okay.
Then after I vision how I want to have the video done, and then I work with a videographer and we talk about it together for the treatment.
Okay.
Set things up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Now, what is your, out of all your performances that you've done, what is your most favorite performance or place you performed so far?
It was actually in Jersey. My favorite place to perform was in Jersey. I forgot what theater it was, but it was in South Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was packed that night. I don't even know how many motherfuckers was there, but they showed me so much love.
Okay.
So much fucking love, and it was just like, it was a great feeling because after I came off, it was like people asking for autographs, people asking for pictures and shit, and I was like, wow, this is like crazy support, especially like coming from Jersey. I didn't expect that. So it was cool. Like,
nice.
That's my favorite. Had to be my favorite one.
Yeah, yeah.
The theater name though, I forgot where the fuck it was. I know it was like probably like by Asbury Park or some shit. It was like some theater stage where it was down. They had like 2 floors. Downstairs, they had like a top was like a bar, and you go downstairs where
the House of Independence.
There you go.
Yeah, word is mine. Yep. That's that's where I'm at. That's how I know. Yeah.
I'm not from
all
here.
Right, yeah.
I don't remember the name, but
yeah, nah, facts. House in the, yeah, you I think it was what, Concert Crave?
Crave. It was like Crave Concert, some shit like that.
Concert Crave, I think. Yeah.
Crave. Some Crave. I know.
Yeah. Yep. I definitely watched that performance. Yeah, they be showing love. That's what's up. Yeah. I'm glad you rocked the stage there, because you definitely got to come when everything get back. You got to come back and do another one. Yeah, especially when the
shit like that. But I feel like Concert Crave was like more one of the people that they was going crazy like in there.
Yeah. No, that's fire. That's fire. Now, before we go, right, I want to know what 3 things you are grateful for.
Okay, first, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful to be alive, second.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm just grateful to like just be here in general, like just be able to just do things that I love and without any complications. Like I'm so grateful for my team, like they and everybody who like shows me support and love, because again, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be so motivated to do these things if people wasn't showing me this type of love, or my family wasn't supporting me, because I'd probably be, just like anybody else who's discouraged. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm so happy that I have supporters and I have fans that really fuck with my music and really fuck with me as a person, and they don't judge me off anything. Like, even like people, I'm gonna be honest, even haters, like I still have love for them because you're still checking on me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just be on some shit where I'm just like, fuck it. Like, I'm just happy to just be here, especially during this pandemic shit. Like, a lot of shit has been slowed down, but I was still able to record videos during this shit. Like,
Yeah.
want to show me love.
Yep.
And fucking come out and see me while I'm doing my thing. Like, that shit, it's just different. It's just different.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the things I'm grateful for.
Nah, that's dope. That's dope. That's definitely dope. Well, listen, we got Benny Blanca, Benny World 2 coming soon, right? It's coming soon.
Follow the Instagram page at the real Benny Blanca with an A.
Yeah, fact.
Benny's World is on all streaming platforms, iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, all that.
Yep.
You have to stay tuned to see what's gonna happen next with this.
Yo, listen, and audience, tell her to follow me back. How? Yo, we're not playing. Nah, yeah,
I'm gonna follow back. I didn't even know.
Yep, definitely. Listen, I appreciate you coming on. I appreciate you, spending some time on Doja, and I'm thankful. I'm really thankful.
Thank you for having me. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be on your platform. Feel me?
Yep, absolutely. So, like I tell the audience all the time, yo, this is Doja. Keep it Doja. And yo, again, Benny Blanca, thank you so much.
All right.
All right then. Peace.